Hi guys, welcome back again. I know I'm in the car again, but at least I moved the camera somewhere else this time, okay? Like, you were over there, now you're over here. It's cool, it's like you're sitting next to me in the seat and we're talking. Sorry, I gotta open the door, it's a little too hot in here. A little too hot boxy in here. So I thought it would be fun to just take our minds off the stressful subjects and just have a little story time. So this is the story of what happened to me the very first time in my life that I smoked weed. I know that the thumbnail might give something away, but it's overall a very fulfilling story. So let me just get right on into it. So this story takes place when I was about 16. I think I was 16. And I was in high school, you know, just living my life. I had a few friends that I would hang out with, and one of these friends was a very close to me kind of person. You know, I really related much with this person. She brought me over to her boyfriend's house, and at her boyfriend's house, all of her friends decided to start smoking weed. And I knew about it, you know, I was kind of innocent. I didn't really like have a big understanding of it. I was just like, okay, what is this? Actually, prior to that, they would be doing that and I would just like not participate. I would be like, you know, no, I'm good. I don't need any of that, you know, like, and I wouldn't do it. And then this one time, I don't know what came over me. I just decided, I'm like, you know what, maybe I will do it, you know, like maybe I'll go for it. So I did some of it, you know, they like held the little pipe thing for me and like lit it and I did it and I was like, okay, you know, what's going on here? And I must say that that experience like was very crazy for me. I think that the first time anybody ever does weed, it's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like you can't expect that feeling until you've had it. Then you're like, okay, like then I know what to look forward to. But this, like, for me, that first time was so crazy. And I was like loopy, like asking people stupid questions, just like being weird. Like I remember I took my phone and I started like vlogging about it. Like I was like recording myself like while I had just done weed for the first time. Like this comes back into the story later, but basically I made all these videos. I was like, hi, you know, like I'm Frank, I just did a bunch of weed, like whatever. And you know, I was having fun with my friends, like they were laughing, we were all having a good time. And then, you know, I guess we got like a little more chill. We wanted to just like, you know, relax. So we go into my friend's boyfriend's room and I just like, you know, hit the bed and I just like basically pass out for like about an hour or so. You know, I'm like, okay, like, you know, I'm blasted on this weed right now. I'm gonna take a nap. You know, nothing out of the ordinary with that. You know, that was like normal stuff. And then this is where it gets nasty. Then, you know, hanging out with my friends, I'm blasted. I get a call from my mom. She's like, oh, where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm just with my friends, you know, I'm with, insert friend's name here, you know, we're just at her house. And she's like, are you at her house? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, okay, what are you doing? And we're like, nothing, you know, we're not doing anything, like nothing bad. I was having a really hard time, like, you know, being confident in this phone call. And she's like, okay, like you sound weird. And I'm like, no, it's fine, like whatever, hang up. So my mom, I forgot, my mom has a tracking device on my phone at this point in time. When I was 16, my mom tracked my phone. Whatever I was doing, wherever I was, my mom knew where I was. Like this is literally hell, I was living in it, okay? So my mom has me being tracked. She can clearly see that I'm not at this friend's house, that I'm just like out at some other person's house and acting weird. So I think I did remember and I turned off the tracker. Why? I don't know, I did. And then my mom calls me immediately and she's like, you turn your tracker off, you're doing something, I can tell, like I'm coming to get you. So I'm like, shit, you know, like fuck, like my mom is on her way, like she's coming right now, like I can't believe I just did this and my mom is coming to peep on me, you know? So my friends are like, shit, your mom's coming, like here, eat some sugar. They like hand me this like brownie, like this, like I don't remember how it happened, but I get handed like this wet like brownie like cupcake like thing and it's so messy and I'm just like, okay, you know, and I'm like eating it. Like it was such a joke. I felt like jokey to be doing that, but I was. And so I was eating the brownie. It was making a big mess. I'm like, okay, you know, I actually don't want the rest of this brownie. Like Frank was stony, like I'm telling you right now. So I take the brownie, like I think I like threw it in the grass or something and then I wiped my hand on my pants and it was just like a big mess. It was disgusting. I was like, what the hell? So this isn't even the whole thing. Then my mom comes, she puts me in the car. She's like, what are you doing? Like, did you drink? And in my mind, I'm 16. I'm like, oh no, I don't want my mom thinking I drank. So I'm like, no, I didn't drink. And she's like, did you do something else? And I'm like, yes, like I did. And I didn't like really tell her that though. And she smelled my breath. She couldn't smell anything. I'm like, cool, you know, you don't smell anything. But then she goes over to the house of my friend's mom. Wait, my friend's boyfriend's mom. And she's like, my mom is like, did you give my son drugs? Like, what did you do? My son is like acting weird. This is your fault. And like the lady is just like acting like she doesn't speak English. She's like, oh, I don't know. Like she like was just being so like scandalous about it. And I'm like in the car like, oh my God. So my mom comes back, and I guess so she knew I smoked weed. Like, you know, she knew, she figured it out. And I was just like there, like still very feeling the effects of it. Like, you know, feeling like, wow, holy shit, my mom just like caught me. So we go home, and I can tell she's very disappointed in me. I felt very bad because, you know, like your first time your mom catches you smoking weed, like, you know, you don't want that. That's not like really like a fun thing to do. But, you know, that's what it was. And I felt really ashamed. She made me feel really bad. Like she was really disappointed in me. But for some reason, while I'm feeling all this, I decide, hey, maybe I should show my mom the videos of me with my friend that I just recorded when I was doing the plant. So I give my mom the phone, and she starts watching all these videos of me being like, hi, I'm Frank, I just smoked weed, like, hi mom, like in the video. I'm talking to my mother in the video, like, oh my God. So she watches all this and she's just like, wow. And honestly, like that was that after that. Like I was really embarrassed, it was really awkward. But and then my mom was always like, oh, are you gonna go be smoking pot with that friend now? Like, you know, always accusing me. And you know, that's what it is. But like other than that, it was cool. And like, you know, there's obviously so much more to the weed story in my life, but that was just like the first time that I did it, and like what happened to me that first time. And it was really crazy. I mean, I guess, you know, everything happens for a reason, so that was cool. But I mean, it was a really like jarring experience for me, like for the first time ever doing that plant. So, and let me know in the comments, like what is the craziest like experience that you've had, like the first time you did something, you know, like it doesn't have to be a drug. It could be like the first time you drank, the first time you went to a new state, the first time you did something crazy with your friend. Like I would love to hear about it, you know, because we all have these crazy experiences in life. So thanks for chilling with me in the car. I would love to hear what you guys are doing and what's going on with you guys. And thank you so much for watching this video and just like spending this time with me. So I, of course, just want to let you know that I love you very much, that you're with me. We are together. We are living this life. We're just these flesh bodies walking around on this earth. We're being piloted by these energies in our brains. We don't even understand that concept. So, you know, life is crazy, and I'm so thankful that we're just like living it and like having all these fun moments together. So I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you in the next moment in time. And until then, stay safe. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.
Smoke weed every day.